So today I will be reviewing Invite Cabo Only Season 1, Episode 6.
Oh my God. This show is getting better and better and better. It's insane.
So let's talk about it. So you all know that one of my favorite people on the show is Ems. She's not perfect. I mean, she's got a lot of flaws, you know what I mean? But for some reason, I just really like her. She reminds me of that, like, old, maybe 20 star named Mae West. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You know, the one who's always flirting with the guys like, hey, why don't you come up and see me sometime? She's like the modern day Mae West. Like, Mae West would flirt with anything that walked. This might be Ems. Or maybe she's not flirting with everybody. Maybe it's just I really, really think that Mae West, you know, come up and see me sometime, is very irresponsible. I love you, Ems. Ems is irresponsible. Ems is about a good time. Ems is about fun. Agu is about having a good time. Agu is about fun. I mean, you know, like, none of these people, when they're talking about it, I don't hear Agu saying mature things like, you know, when I get back, I gotta go to work. or, you know, this sure is a nice break from, you know, babysitting the kids. He does not say mature things. Ems doesn't say mature things. She always talks about what fun her and Larry had and, you know, how great she loves her boyfriend. But Kamani's a whole different person. Kamani's listen, this show has only been on episodes, and this is all we know about Kamani. She went through a terrible divorce. It was very hostile. She has a daughter that she takes to school every day. She talks to on the phone every day while she's in Cabo. She's very, very nitpicky. Like, the house has to be clean, okay? Like, this is all that we've gotten from Kamani. So I'm starting to think here now, just ride with me. Mae West and the Clark Gable of Cabo, Agu, have like a little bit, hate to say it, of a natural chemistry. There, I said it. I ain't gonna say it no more. Maybe it's there. And maybe what he sees as Kamani is what he would want one day. One day after I grow up. Now, you know, they both aren't young, but you know, you could stay immature, you know, your whole life. I'm just saying. So these two have this natural chemistry, you know, and Agu tries to act like he doesn't to Kamani, but he does. Emily's not flirting with her damn self. So after her boyfriend left, so instead of being responsible so last week, it was Agu enjoying a cigarette with Emily's boyfriend, and she was very paranoid the entire trip he was there. Instead of going up to him and letting him know, I made a big mistake, this is what happened, you know, I got a little Mae West in me, I can't help it, she decides to handle it a totally different way. She didn't want to let him know what happened and give him that right to decide what he's gonna do. She decides to take him upstairs, real Mae West style, and serve him up real good. And you know what I'm talking about. How she handles the situation. So, he's there, he leaves. It left a big strain on the whole house, because they had to keep this secret. After serving up her boyfriend something special, later that night they all went to dinner. And of course, here go Agu and Mae West again, Clark Gable and Mae West. He's talking to Kamani, and she's like, he asked her for a bite of her food. He wanted to taste something. But instead of her giving him a bite of her food, here comes Ems, real Mae West style. Hello, darling, taste it. These two are vibing at the table. He's looking at her, you know, and so I think that Kamani senses this, so she throws another fit every time she mentions Agu's name. So she was saying, you know, I feel really close to Agu. Well, this just sends Kamani off into, insecure land. I mean, she cannot stand when Emily talks about a goo. But it's not in her head because, Emily is secretly flirting with her man, okay? She's trying to act like she's not, but she is. And so I think Kamani's getting tired of it. But she's thinking in her head, hey, you can flirt all day. He's mine. He told me he wanted to be with me. Whatever. So Ems is at the table. She's knocking him back because that's what she do when she's in Cabo. And so these two go back and forth. They start arguing about how Emily feels about Agu. She's saying he's a good friend, and she was like, yeah, but you're kind of stank. She didn't say this, but for sleeping with somebody you just met, this is basically what the argument is about. So it went on and on. After they get out, Ems gets in the car, calls in the back seat, passes out. Somehow, Agu ends up in the car. So it's Larry, Bianca in the front, and Emily and Agu in the back, or Mae West and Clark Gable, okay? In the back seat. So Ems is being flirtatious, again, claiming that she doesn't know what she's doing, because I love you, Mae. I love you, Mae West. But I just don't believe you're forgetting all of this stuff. She's being flirtatious again. Her head goes in his lap again. And his hand goes under her skirt, in between the legs. And guess who sees it all? My girl, Bianca. So at this point, Bianca's had enough. I mean, enough. Because she felt guilty when the boyfriend was there. She sees Kamani really starting like Agu. She just couldn't. So she says right there in the car, hey, you're wrong. You're dead ass wrong. And basically, her and Larry say, you've got to tell Kamani. Enough is enough. We're done, okay? No more. And if they wouldn't have given Agu that ultimatum, he would have never, ever told Kamani. So he beats around the bush. He tells her the next day. I mean, it was a long, dragged out time before he told her. But they made him tell her, like, you go tell her now. So they end up on the beach. He breaks the news. Well, Em's head kind of fell in my lap. And then my hand just fell, in between her dress. Well, of course, Kamani's upset. I expected her to be upset. But there's degrees of upsetness, okay? I need to write a book. There's degrees of upsetness that should go on when you only know somebody a couple episodes, okay? Number one should be, you should never do the ugly cry in front of anybody. You just damn near mad. You never really hooked up with them like that. So, you should be like, damn, this is what I would have did. Damn, child, really? That's kind of messed up. But, it's probably for the best because we're probably better off as friends anyway. That's how I would have handled it, okay? I would have acted like, oh, all right, because you just met him. But child, Kamani couldn't take it. She went into the ugly cry. And I'm only going to show you this once because I don't let nobody see me do the ugly cry. But I'm trying to let you know how bad she didn't handle this well. You ready? Don't talk to me! She gets up and she runs to the bathroom. I hate to be like some ice stone princess that don't care about people. I really do. I mean, when it's appropriate. But I just think that Kamani may be overacting a tad bit. You just met him, okay? Please. He does not deserve the ugly cry. I mean, that's what guys do when they first meet you. They lie to you all the time. You should be looking at it as a blessing, and you're still in Cabo, and to hell with it. But now you're like, he talked about my daughter. He promised me this. He promised me that. I feel bad for you, Kamani. A little bit. Because you didn't know him that long. You just didn't know him that long. But anyway, so Kamani was having a nervous breakdown, and her friends came to her aid, and they decide maybe we should split up Kamani and Agu, and let's put Emily back in that room. So they went to share the dreadful news with Emily, because Emily has a boyfriend, and she was like, and they were thinking if we tell her to go back in that room, she might not go, because she got her boyfriend back at home, and the cute boyfriend at that, he's cute. So they asked her in a very gentle way. She said, okay. Threw her clothes in the bag and was back in the room before I could blink. Child, I ain't lying. Just that quick. So what the finishing touches of the episode is that Emily decides to have a long talk with Bianca. And she said, you know what? I think I'm going to call and break up with my boyfriend. Not, I'm going to tell him and beg for his forgiveness. None of that. I'm going to call and tell him I'm not good with relationships and, this is over. No, what she wants to do is, Ems, let's just get real here, is you want to go after Agu. And Agu wants to go after you. I'll be back next week because I got to figure out what Mae West is going to do. Thanks for watching.